Howdy guys, welcome back to Hide and Seek 2 Stranger. In the last video, we finished Gwen's storyline, and then I thought there was more stuff to do, but I wasn't quite sure. I didn't know how to unlock it, but as it turns out, all I had to do was just finish Gwen's storyline 100%, which we did, and then just press start, and now we have two new characters unlocked to us. I don't know why it didn't occur to me to try this. I kind of feel like an idiot for not knowing that. But somebody actually left in the comments for me in my last video that's what I had to do. So whoever left that comment, thank you very much. I had no idea. So anyways, for this one, we're going to be doing Sue. It's not going to be nearly as long as Gwen's, and it's not going to be nearly as hard. In fact, it's more so just tedious, as you'll be seeing. But I'm going to try to shoot for doing this all in one video. But there's a lot of stuff to do, so I'll try not to waste time, and I'll try to make this fast as possible. Long time no see. So here we have a little bit of dialogue between Sue and Priscilla, and again, the dialogue's kind of broken up, so just to speculate on what I think is going on is just like Sue made some sort of game or some sort of pact with Dorothy in the first game, he's doing the same thing with Priscilla, and she's not too happy about it. And she's saying, now stop, please give me the thing you stole. I didn't steal it, you were losing. So she lost something through this game. It's not too clear what that is yet, but I'm sure it's all going to become clear once we play Priscilla's storyline, which I haven't played at all yet, so here we are, you're childish. So I have to say, this map right here is hands down my favorite map in any Tabumsoft game. It's just got a really, really neat atmosphere. It's kind of like a forest puzzle or a forest maze. So it's a really, really cool map, but also with that being said, this is probably my least favorite as far as puzzles go because the first half, it's fine because the puzzles, they're a little bit challenging, they're a little bit tough, but they're not too tough. Just like a lot of the Tabumsoft puzzles, but after that, you have to find 10 pages to complete the book to get the better ending. And oh my god, these pages. Actually, what happened is I played through this about 2 months ago and beat it no problem. I found all 10 pages. It was really easy. I beat it in about 30 minutes to an hour. But I didn't want to record back then. I just wasn't ready. And I kind of had a lot of other stuff on my plate. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to save this for a couple weeks. So yesterday, I go to practice this game. And for the life of me, I could not find the last page. It was driving me crazy. It seriously took me like 2.5 hours, not even exaggerating. And it was just so frustrating because I had already found that in my previous playthrough. And I just didn't remember where that last one was. And of course, it was like the easiest spot, which I'll talk about in just a second. But that's why it's really tedious. It's not really about puzzles. You're not figuring anything out. You're just trying to look for stuff. So, you know, I'm not about hide and seek items. You know, I'm more about the puzzle games for this game. All right, what do I have here? Sorry for kind of getting off track with the pages there. So we got the leaf, we got the bone fraction, and we need one more item. So really quick, just to talk a little bit about the items I picked up is the bone arm. We're going to need that for the first puzzle. And then you saw there it also gave me the leaf of purification. Now, you can't proceed in the third map any further without that leaf. It's going to kill you because of the poison. So you're going to have to grab that to proceed. That's actually the first item you need. Then this being the third item, the pickaxe. And we're going to need this to bust a couple graves open. I don't think I've shown them yet, but where does the exit? I think it's right down here. So just to warn you, I'm probably going to get lost because there's a lot of lefts, a lot of rights, but there's actually 5 maps altogether. And what I'll do for the pages too, just to make it easier, is I'm going to go in order. You could probably grab a couple pages right now, but I'm going to save all the pages for the end just so I could do them from the beginning to the end because I want to make this as easy as possible. Because I'm sure the majority of people watching this are strictly for the pages alone. Everything else in this is pretty easy. So I'll tell you how many pages are in each map. I'll tell you where they're at, and I'll tell you which routes to take to get them the easiest way. So with that being said, this is Sue's storyline. We already did Gwen's. I actually did it a couple months ago, but I don't know how they're going to be integrated, if they're going to be integrated at all. And I don't know if Dorothy's going to pop up again. I really hope she does because I liked her as a character. Maybe actually in the Priscilla storyline she might, but as for this one, yeah, she doesn't pop up at all. And I was under the assumption she was going to be a major player in this game because this is the sequel. All right, so here we are at the graves, and obviously just equip the pickaxe, smash them both open. And of course the weapon breaks. Every single time you use the weapon, it breaks. So if you notice the skeleton on the left, it is missing his arm, so let's go ahead and give him his arm back. For whatever reason, that makes the grave break, and this is going to give you the water shoes. So take these with you, and then talk to this skeleton right here. It says it's holding a key, so take that. Let me just see which items I have really quick. I think that's the 3 I need for now. So let's go unlock that box. I think it's back on map number 4, if I recall correctly. So yeah, for this map 2, or this whole stage involving Sue, there's a lot of backtracking, so I'll try to make it as fast as possible. Luckily, I have those shoes equipped on my character. That make me a little bit faster right there, so it shouldn't take too long, but just to warn you, there's a lot of walking back and forth. So, let me see here. Yeah, right here. Oh, that reminds me too. I actually tried recording this last night. It was pretty late, and I was right here, and if you accidentally walk on that river, it's gonna kill you. And like I was already way deep in the recording. I didn't save. So I told myself, you got to save as often as possible because every now and then you just die by accident. And there is actually a couple places you could die if you're not paying attention in this whole playthrough with Sue. So as soon as I see that save point, which I think it's in this map, yeah, let me just save really quick, and then we'll go unlock that chest. Let's do, you know what? I guess it doesn't really matter which file because we're done with Gwen, but let's just do file number 5. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm talking about this. So that chest, it's right over here on map number 4. Just go all the way to the right. And this guy right here, I haven't talked about him yet, but you're going to have to grab the mace from him. But you can talk to him right now, which just says, heavy stone statue holds mace. I have to take mace. But don't take it now. Obviously, if you try to take it now, it's going to kill you. But I think it actually does have a pretty sweet killing animation. Should I... You know what? I really want to show that off. You know what? No, I'm not gonna... I already said I'm not going to waste time, so if you want to see it, just do it for yourself. So here's the box, and let me just equip the key. Open this up, and there is Flower of Cure in a piece of the book. Take it. Okay, so right here is going to be the first piece of the book. So you actually only have to find 9 pages, and then also the cover. And for whatever reason... I haven't really played around with it, but I think you have to save getting the cover for the last thing you get, or else you're stuck getting the bad ending. I haven't really played around with it, so maybe not. So once you have this flower of therapy, it says flower which has power for curing poison, just use that on the river. And here's the other part you could die, so just be careful, kind of time it good, and then just run right over here. Don't stand in front of the flower because those spikes will pop out and kill you. Okay. Well, I think that's the last time. No, we have to go back there, so we'll be going back to that tree in just a little bit. So what do I have now? I took a little bit of notes just to make this faster because there is a lot of stuff to do. So let me just take a look at my notes and see what I have to do now. Give white flower to statue. Okay, so we have the flower of life, and what we have to do is go talk to that statue one more time. And I think it says it's drunk with life, or it says something ridiculous. So we'll take a look at the dialogue, but we're making pretty good time, actually. I thought this was going to take upward to 20-30 minutes, but we're actually almost done with all the puzzles, so we are making really good time. So just put this flower on, give it to this devil, and it says, the heavy stone statue who is drunken with the smell of life missed the mace. So take that, and then let me see here. All right, so I have the mace. Oh, I don't go back to those crates. I think it's on map number 2. But as we're walking there too, I wanted to talk about. So for all the Tavumsoft games, they kind of leave the storyline open with a lot of speculation, and I always throw my 2 cents in, just saying what I kind of think is going on. But I'm gonna save that until I complete Priscilla's. And at the end of this, I'm gonna be showing the best ending with Sue, and there is like a lot of stuff going on. It's just crazy. There's so much stuff going on, but what I'm going to do is, since I took such a long break, I'm going to go watch my previous videos one more time just to kind of get a refresher. And then I'll put together some sort of theory, I guess you would call it, on what I think is going on with the storyline. Kind of like what I did with all the other games I played. So, but it's so confusing. It's like, well, you know what? I'll talk about it a little bit at the end, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Just let's just leave it at it's confusing. But that's kind of why I like these games. They, some games they're really the storyline. There's no room for speculation. They just lay it out all in front of you. But that's not the case for these games. They kind of let you make your own storyline, however you want it to go out. All right, so I'm kind of getting off track here. All right, so we got the glass bottle. Now, what we have to do is, I don't think I've talked about this yet, but go back to map number 5. Don't go that way. That's a dead end. Let me save just in case, actually. So we have this bottle, and if you go right over here, there's going to be, of course, a pool of blood. So we have to fill up the bottle. And then I think after that, let me just put the bottle on. Fill that up. I fill the glass with blood. And then what I think we have to do, let me just equip it, is go back to the tree and pour it on the tree. And then I think that's it for the puzzle. So after that, we'll go ahead and get started with the... God dang it, if I run into that dead end one more time... that's a dead end too. Let's go this way. Something about those dead ends just drive me crazy. It gets worse though. For the pages, you have to find all these paths that are hidden behind the trees. And they're so hard to see. So you pretty much have to sit there and like look through every single square as you're looking for these pages. It's really not a good puzzle. I wouldn't even call it a puzzle. It's just tedious work, really. So here we are back on, I think this is map number 3. There's actually a little shortcut right here. And let me just time this. I don't want to die right here. Oh gosh, okay. So put the blood on the tree. It's going to scream. I kind of have the volume down, but it does scream at you. And it says, there is the fruit of the tree of knowledge. So take this with you. And then let me see here. So this is actually what you have to use to get the final piece of the book, the cover. So I'm not going to do that quite yet. Let me just run back, and now we'll get started with the pages. But like I said, I'm going to go in order. So let's go back to the first map. How the hell do I get out of here? Oh, this freaking forest. Like I said, the really, really cool atmosphere. Definitely hands down my favorite. There's a couple maps in Deep Sea Girl that are a close second. I like Deep Sea Girl maps too, but this one is my favorite. So, all right. So going in order, we already have the first one. We have the first page. That was from the box we opened. And this one being the second one. So go this way, go right over here, go all the way to the left, talk to this. This is going to be piece number 2. And that's all there is in the first map. So with that being done, let's head to map number 2. And hopefully I remember what all these are. But again, I took notes. I took some notes if I can read my handwriting. So let me see here. Map 2, enter and go down. So here's going to be the second one right down here. Just go down, find right here behind the trees. And it's around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, piece of the book. So there is piece number 3. So get back in here, and then let me see. There's 2 more pages in this map. Let me see. Where are they? I think you go... No, I don't think this is the way. Let me try to... Let me try this way. Oh, you know what? I think it's actually right here. There it is. So go down, go all the way to the left, go down again, go left again. Oh my God. Okay, there it is, piece of the book. So there's one more right to the right of it. Go back to, there it is. Okay. So there was 3 pieces in that map altogether. Just go behind the trees and then just keep tapping the magnifying glass if you're having trouble, but they're all there. Just watch back if you need help finding them. I think those ones are probably actually the most trickiest. So just keep in mind there's 3 on that map. And then going to map number 3, again, there's going to be 3 pages here. So the first one I'm going to get is going to be right over here. Okay, go in here, go all the way down, talk to this tree, and that's going to be another piece of the book. And then go back up, go straight to the right, and then there's going to be another one, and then go up right here. And right up there. Okay, so that is the 3 for this map. So now we have a total of 8. So we're actually doing pretty good. Again, finding all these without a guide is such a hassle because you're checking everywhere. And a lot of those paths are a little bit tricky to find. So the next one, let's do, let me see here. Map number 4, southwest of the 3 trees. So find these 3 trees right here. How do I get in there? Let me see. Hold on one second. Okay, so come right in here. And it's somewhere around here. There it is. Okay. So all the way to the left. Then the next one's going to be left of Gargoyle. Okay, so go back to the Gargoyle. And there's actually no pages in map number 5, so this is going to be the final piece. Come right up here. All the way to the left. And there we go. So that is it. And again, actually the one that stumped me, the one that I was stuck on, was the first one I showed in map number 1. And I could have swore I checked there a million times, but sure enough, it was right there. And God, let me tell you, after finding that, after looking for so long, it was like lifting a weight off my shoulders. It was just such a good relief, but at the same time, it was still pretty frustrating. So now that that's done, I've never actually done this a second time. The first time you do it, you do have to pay 30 of these dolls right here. So I don't know if it's going to make me pay again. I guess it doesn't really matter because I've got plenty and I don't know how many more I'm going to use. I've still got 132. So if it makes me pay again, no big deal, but just a fair warning, it's going to make you pay. So just to double check, okay, I've got the 10 pieces, I've got the Fruit of Knowledge, so the last thing to do is just give the Fruit of Knowledge to this skeleton on the right here. What just happened? Oh, come on, I gotta grab the cover. I thought it was gonna give it to me. I was like, why is this not starting? So, again, I'm not gonna read this. There's actually a lot, so I'll just kind of go through it slow and you can read it if you want to. Oh shit. No, don't freeze on me. Don't freeze on me. Okay, there we go. So you can read it if you want to. Again, I'll speculate on the whole storyline after I finish Priscilla's storyline. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to figure out Priscilla's. I don't know how long it is. I've actually done nothing with that so far. So that'll be coming probably in a couple weeks. I don't know how long it's going to take me to figure out, like I said. And if anybody's watching this video that is also watching my Exorcist videos, there is still so much to do in that game, and that's probably going to take me a long time. So hopefully nobody's waiting for those videos for a walkthrough. I'm sure other people are doing those videos, so you can watch them if you need help with the walkthrough, but it's probably going to be a while. Yeah, so right here, to combine the fairy tale book, it requires 30 necromancy dolls, so you do have to do it again, which is fine. Suddenly the whole forest is shaking. And then now it's going to give you 1 minute to get the hell out of here, so let's hustle and try not to hit any dead ends. And then I will say, too, if you want to get the other ending... Is this a dead end? It is a dead end. God dang it. Okay, let me focus here. God dang it. If you want to get the other endings, why are you not walking? God dang it, man. Go! Oh my God. Why are you doing this to me? I think it's because I'm recording, actually. It's making the game freeze. Oh, this is not good. All right, please make this. I got, okay, come on, 25 seconds. Let me just focus here for a second. I gotta make this. Oh, that is really cutting it down to the wire. Please don't hit any dead ends. Go, come on. Oh my God. Okay, that was way closer than I wanted it to be, but he wasn't walking. It was kind of lagging. So, like I was trying to say, is you can actually get a worse ending by not doing any of that. Just go straight to the end of the forest. And it's actually a pretty bad ending. I think all Sue says is stupid Priscilla, and then that's it. It just says end of game. So right here, what that means, you know what? I'm not going to read the dialogue, but check this out right here. Yeah, what the hell? It was this girl I the whole time, and she actually made an appearance in Deep Sea Girl, the other Tabum Soft game. So again, it's just crazy. There's so much stuff going on. So anyways, that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And like I said, I'll probably try to have the other videos for Priscilla out in a couple weeks. Depends how long it takes me to figure them out. So thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.